Okay, so I'm going to continue. So I'm going to start the whatever. So I'm going to start Canadian compile for x86 on Android. The reason we need that is because sometimes we don't want just running on AX64 due to the emulators and all sorts of other problems. We just want to develop our program, right? They're going to test that on x86 and just compile with x86 and just cross-compile to our x64. They're both cross-compilation because you're using different operating system, you're using libc. It is always cross-compilation. So what we're going to do is that we're going to create a directory, of course, which is Linux Android, right? So just like what we did with the AX64, we're going to first copy all the header files from the AX64 one. It will be much easier than, I think, than the crap which is doing, right? But we're going to delete one directory, which is the Linux directory. Okay, we're going to delete the Linux directory. Better just doing that directly in this file. Oh yeah, I think I should put this new streaming to and what the title I put here. I should put, yeah, I should change the title. It's not doing that. Put include here. Yeah, we're gonna go include and remove all the Linux directory. We don't need probably still need Linux. Just delete the Linux. I think it's probably be fine. So let's, as we did before, we are going to go to the Linux, set a prefix, right? Set a new prefix as at here. Target is here. Let me see what the prefix is. Okay, no problem. So it's actually 64 Android. Go to the Linux kernel directory. Install all the header files Linux kernel provides. Okay. Putting a prefix target here. Oh yeah. Now we have the header files. So, but we don't have libs. We need to copy that from the Android SDK. But I guess it would be a little bit hard if we want to do multi-lib here. Probably we can just build that with multi-lib here. We're gonna compile both Android and Linux. Yeah. So we're gonna, I think probably gonna compile a multi-lib for this. Yeah, they provide both the API. we'll go to the latest API and copy the. I don't know whether they have issues with multi-lib, but I'm gonna try. Okay. So as usually the Linux mess is that we put directory here. It's going to install lib32 here, and despite we call it lib, it's actually lib64. Okay, so we're gonna put all the lib64 libs we're gonna put here. There will be the installation for x86, but it's going to be a little bit different after we're doing the stuff. We did do a lot of manually copying. If we want to build a multi-lib for this, we probably think it should be lib32, right? But actually, it's not the case. But I'm gonna just put it here. It's not lib32 here. Okay, it's actually just lib. But we're gonna see it later. I'm gonna put lib32 as a backup, okay? But it won't do anything, okay? It won't do anything. The compiler won't find headers. It won't find libraries here. Now we're gonna create another directory called lib. So in this lib, we copy this entire directory to here. Okay, we copy entire lib32 directory here. Then we need to rename this directory as 32. Then we're gonna put all the thing here with lib. Yeah, then GCC will find the 32 here. It's quite funny, they find libraries this way, okay? So, yeah, now it's done. We have both lib32, and this directory won't do anything. I think I should put something like death, whatever, to differentiate them, to tell you they don't do anything. It has nothing to do with it. Okay. Anyways, watching this. Yeah, I use a lot of tapes. Yeah. Wait, what I did here? Yeah, we're going to go to Bing YouTube's GDB, do it again. Yeah, we're gonna create another directory called just create the target we just created here. Yeah, now we have x86 Linux Android. We're gonna create Bing YouTube's GDB. We can basically repeat the same process we did before with ARC, but here we're gonna compile multi-lib with it. I don't think ARC64 could compile with multi-lib. Maybe some other patches need to be done because it's not my patch, you know, it's GCC's patch, right? GCC, they don't actually correctly support the entire thing. And I need someone to report bugs so we can fix it. Yeah. Now we need to enable code linker. Check, anytime we do cross compilation, we need to check the triplet, check how build host target, whether it matches what you want. Because if it doesn't, then we are gonna giving the huge trouble. Yeah, we did not. You can see another problem. We did not put prefix Bing here. Now it won't be able to find the cross compiler we're gonna build later. Now we're gonna build it. I think the x86 should be able to run, right? At least for x86. If we're gonna run x80. Why x86 64 is so large? I don't understand why it's so large. This phone should run. Let me check whether this x86 emulator will want to run. If it doesn't, we're gonna just remove it and start again. Yeah, just first start this task. Like, okay, it was no problem. despite it's wrong, I don't think a client would find the right place for the libs here. Yeah. Multilib is basically useless. Okay, it's basically useless. It's just pointless to use multilib here. It won't run, and I don't think client will find the right place. Client won't be able to find lib64, I think. Because they're not heavily targeting the thing here. So basically, we still need to build torture here and disable multilib. Or maybe we'll be able to compile with GCC, but we won't be able to compile with client. Or build another 32-bit. It's might be simpler for we use them together with GCC, but client would want wrong, right? Let me think. Yeah, it won't run. It won't. Yeah, it just won't. Okay. Assembly. What's wrong with assembly? You're gonna have Firefox do that. Who is doing that? Okay, who is? Okay, no problem. Add your as friend. GDB. I don't even think Android supports exception handling, right? This is just disable exception handling. And we have still get to do the same thing as Linux and AX64 Linux Android is doing. I think just enough. We just replace all the AX64 with x86. It will be wrong. Okay, just replace AX64 with x86. Disable multilib again. I think probably my patch can just directly make it run even with multilib. But when the installation, it will fail. So just disable that. Because maybe client won't be able to find it for all sorts of problems. Then we're gonna build it again. Any questions? Any question about this? What? To be honest, can you tell me why click this the chat won't show anymore? I don't know why. Just put it here, okay? Wait. Oh yeah, I think clean code, right? Oh yeah, I think clean code. Just disable it. shut it down, okay? Please stop. Cancel C. We just stop it. What is SQ make or whatever? Yeah. I think Clang could. We cannot find libraries, right? How could you find lib64 here? Yeah, enable multi-lib, okay. Just when we do that, we need to be careful when we build libcxx. Let me just check what the libcxx is. Here cxx shared. I'm using linker script. Yeah, then we're gonna enter the thing with multi-leaves here. Multi-leaves, multiple choice. Develop Android programs, right? Earn a lot of money, right? It's quite cold, you know. 27. Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Recorded low. Oh, okay. It's recorded low for every day, right? Chromium. No. No sound. I don't actually think Android is any fun here, right? It is just a horrible crap. Android is a crap, right? what is VLRD.ngo? Is there some as shit, right? I'm gonna block here, right? I'm gonna put here in the announcement. We're gonna put it once and then pin one, then unpin it, right? You won't be able to find. Yeah, these are shit that Android shit. Just we haven't fixed all of them. Right? This is just Android crap. The header files, they will tell you, hey, this is introducing this, introducing that. But none of these micros are actually usable with what we care about. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, right? Who cares? This micro is just horrible crap. We're gonna go sys. Gonna go sys, and go to the header files. I found. sys.cdefs. We're gonna undef them and def them to ignore all of them. Right? We're gonna define the no things with that. You should run right now. Still some issues. Long bit. What is long bit? Is that some signal types? Oh yeah, here's the thing. C++, no, right? It's just something we copied from ERC64. That's not right. Signal types. It's Android's shit. Long bit. What is long bit? We actually have that micro in CVV reference. Yeah, I don't think we have long bit, right? But we can define it by, we have long bit. We just define long bit with side up long. Char bit, right? It should be char bit. Yeah, this should work, right? But we need to put that bracket here because signal set, right? Introducing x86. No, it's not. SCED. Include. If you have any issues, just try any way to ignore them, right? Just any issues with header files, just ignore all of them, right? Define a micro way down because we don't care about what's the problem here, right? Because we don't know what thing clamp put here, we just put it on def clamp because our clamp will define the new C micro, right? We're gonna define it to make it a null. Right, make it a null. But we better put an X here. Value or something like that. Yeah, it runs. Does it create multi-libs for it? Yeah, it creates multi-lib, yeah. Yeah, we can see it's 32. Anyone still in the chat? No one is in the chat right now. Now we encounter new compilation errors. What we can do is that we go just make one thread and see what's the problem here, right? It doesn't have header files. Yeah, that's something which is the crap which is Android provides is that they actually had their own header files to the Linux kernel bullshit, right? So to fix that, we actually need to go to the Linux they provided, right? They provide the Linux they provided, and copy everything that their thing requires. I think it should be Android Bionic thing, right? The Linux compiler, right? It's quite funny. You have cycle, right? You have a cycle here. I'm gonna check what's wrong with it. Better just remove everything with Linux.compiler, right? We just undef it. What about it? Would that work? Probably gonna work, right? Yeah, it works. Just undef it, right? Oh, it looks like it recompiles everything in it. Yeah. So now we have the same issues we had before with pthread, right? We're gonna create using x86 Linux Android AV, right? RV. We're gonna just directly create add appliance prefix target lib 64 lib pthread. Now copy lib pthread or a to prefix target lib 64 and lib. Lib should be the place that puts 32-bit lib, a 64-bit lib. Let me see what's gonna have the 32-bit target. Actually, probably it is target I32. Oh yeah, obj dump. We can just using the native obj dump to see the header, what that is. It doesn't matter, right? Copy again. Gonna copy to lib 32, right? We don't actually have that kind of stuff anymore, right? Yes, it's death. It's in death, right? Whatever, I don't actually remember. Whatever, that doesn't matter. We can continue right now. Just continue, we don't care. ASAN report. Exceptions, RTTI. T-san, Hawa-san. T-san, address sanitizer. Oh no, it has issues again. What's wrong with it? Yes, another issue with introducing 32. It's because introduce 32. Yeah. But I guess we could recompile everything right now. Sanitizers. I guess this is actually the lib p thread here. You cannot find lib p threads again, probably. What's the... Okay, the message is still not fixed. Alright, we do have that kind of stuff. Alright, which means we still have to manually tweak things around. Introducing 32. Where's the 32 here? Introduce in 32, whatever. Just remove it, right? Just remove this nonsense. So we're going to have a lot of issues with headers because they are not correctly support the system we are currently running, right? Which is GCC, right? They don't support that. So they have a lot of issues with these micros gonna screw things up. I'm gonna just ignore that. Leave sub C++. Yeah, we will have that. So the installation will be a little bit tricky here. I think it'll get a little bit tricky. Probably a lot of tricky here. So actually these libs we pre-installed are 32-bit libs, or 64-bit lib. But here the library that's installed here is 32-bit lib. Okay? So what we're going to do is that we're going to just using this data modifier. We remove everything before, which is the old version, which is the pre-proprietary. We just remove them, delete all of them. Now we copy all the 32 libs back to the place. Skip all of the files, skip all of them, okay? Now we're gonna delete the file directory here. Now we have this multi-lib versions of Android project. Okay. Now we can have a try on whether it works. Let's try fast. Okay. We will try both, right? Works too, which means both will work, right? 32B and 32B would both work. This 32, right? This 32. We can just using objdump to see whether it's correct. Or we can just using LVM objdump probably. Objdump is technically we should use the same triplet as our build system, which is objdump. objdump A32, right? We have both of them, which is two libraries we just installed. Now we're gonna do the same thing, building compiler RT, right? Compiler RT. Go to LVM, port again. We're gonna go build things, right? Go build things. I think probably entire compiler RT could get built if we just build it, because I don't see a problem with. Yeah, we can just build all of them. No, we cannot do this because it's gonna override some files. We're gonna just build things. Okay. Don't let it override files. x86 Linux Android GCC. Install prefix. Home. Oh, it's compiler RT. What we did is before with the ARC64. I will just check it again. The video can just check it again. I think we built it in last, right? Here. Yeah, compiler RT. Build default target AAA. Okay. Not default AAA, just default target AAA, triple, not AAA. Then we go x86, 64, Linux, Android. Probably, I think probably if we set CMake system name to Android, it's probably gonna be different. No, it's not here. It's in the LVM and compiler RT, right? Yeah, it's done. It's still called x86, but actually it's not, right? Because it's actually have a suffix which is Android, right? We're gonna create libcxx, right? Build libcxx with our compiler RT. We just go for prefix, okay? Install to the location prefix install. libcxx and build libcxx API. I don't think we need to actually build that twice. Or silent terminating. And lib unwind, right? Oh, here's the thing. We cannot do this. We actually need to build them twice, right? Ah, okay, yeah. We are building multi-libs, right? Yeah. This is a little bit tricky here. Go back here. So C flags. Right. We're gonna go put M32 here. M32. Wait. Actually install both. Actually install both, right? Actually, this is quite funny. It actually install both, right? I mean, let me see whether we just install both before. Yeah, install both libs. We actually don't need to do that, but I think we need to do that for libcxx. We need to build them twice. And we are going to just do it differently after. The reason we want to do that is because we have both libs, right? If we install to the location, it will override files, causing issues. Oh yeah, not gonna build 32-bit. Right. We don't actually have that, but we have x86-64 and x86-64 plus C flags and C flags X flag. Oh yeah, they actually provide us an LLVM lib things to get rid of the issues here. Let me see, we have multi-lib thing here, for example, 32-bit. Yeah, build 32-bit, right? I think probably we just do this for the global. LVM build 32-bit. We found interpreter. Provide a full built-in triplet instead, right? CMake CXX compiler target. No. Yeah, gonna build 64-bit. And well, it's lib dial thing, right? Yeah. $64. Just call it 64. The economy is 64. Right? No, you didn't start in the lib again, right? That's not right. Probably libcxx, right? Libcxx suffix or something like that. Yeah, this is right now. Yeah, look at it install again. There's no such thing. Okay, just delete it. Yeah. Then it's libcxx API. I think probably libcxx API has the same thing as libcxx, but libdir. Yeah, libcxx libdir suffix. Yeah. It's not done. We still have lib online, right? 32-bit lib wine. Let me check whether lib1 have the 32, the subdial libdial thing. Yeah, it does. Right. Okay, they ask us to set a default triple. Oh yeah. Do they have some tower just saying how to leave a wine for 32? Do you have CMake CASM flag? Yeah, they do have it. actually works. Okay, this thing actually works. Right. Just remove all the shit here. All right, done. We already we finally compiled all the libs we need. Now we're gonna do Canadian compilation, right? Gonna do the same thing again. Let me see. Anyone is trying to say anything? Bloat? What bloat? I don't quite understand what they are saying right now. I'm gonna remove all these scripts. Okay. I think we did set host before, right? So we can just start the compilation for being utils. It's a new build. What? Oh, sorry. This. Yeah. Oh yes, there's one thing. We did not set host prefix. It should be what? Should be home. Chance. GNU. x86 w64. Yeah, it should be here. check. Yeah, config. Okay, window config. It's not just directory. Check triplet. Check. Yeah, it's correct. Now we have compiler RT. When you install this compiler RT to the place it should install, right? Our client won't work. We need to move it, add an Android. Just add an Android will work. It's quite funny, you know, with the LLVM thing, just extremely annoying. So that's just, I don't even recommend you for using LLVM, right? We're gonna copy both the files to USR local lib plan 14. We're gonna copy twice. Okay, first ensure our directory is correct. Yeah. I just want this message. Yeah, it should work. We're gonna copy those things to the client we're running on Windows. Okay. I think the build on being utils should finish. Nothing, not finished. Gonna run here. Compiler RT. Gonna run it. Go back to LVM. Copy both of them into Linux. Right. Yeah, we should be able to cross-compile the thing on Windows now. But we haven't finished building the entire compiler. Just like we did before, to be honest, we can just use the thing we get from AX64 Linux, Android, G++. Now we replace all the AX64 with plus enable multilib, right? We don't enable disable multilib. Just put enable multilib. Put all the AX64, replace with x86 64 Linux Android. Yeah. So we're gonna do the same thing again before we compile to the final port. Yeah, nothing. And check triplet. Check 3 triplet. No problem. We just wait for another 10 or 12, 15 minutes of done. Losers. Yeah. Who is Jonghi? Who are you? You just tried several times with settings. You're gonna understand the thing, right? Then I compiled a lot of things manually. I just, of course, get a lot of experience with it. And actually, I fixed a lot of bugs with GCC by just doing that, right? Just building with all sorts of settings. Or they would never fix a lot of issues. You know, I actually want to try another thing, that using AX64 or x86 Linux Android as a host to build things. Now we'll be able to compile Windows programs on Android, for example. That's possible. That's nowhere not possible. But I don't think it works that works the way that we would expect. You see, I have a lot of tortures, right? Anyone's here? It just says, bro, let me just check. Anyone is watching the stream right now. No one is watching, actually. Just one watching, which means no one is watching right now. I think. Oh, it says 75 minutes. We can go for, let me see. GNU x86 64 x86 Linux Android. What? Oh no. First, wait. Oh no, I must do something wrong here. Yeah, I must do something wrong. This is just completely utterly wrong, right? Yeah, it's completely wrong. Even that tutorial is probably wrong. And we will not be able to compile things from it. Just torture is wrong. How I build is just horribly wrong. And even being utils is wrong here. It's not prefix. Ah, I'm sorry. I just create a huge amount of mess here. It's probably going to interfere with our original torture right now. We're gonna delete it. Delete them. This will be annoying, right? This happens when we just doing the right thing. Let's check. Just remove. Yeah, not it should inside the right location. Okay. We have all the header files they have. I guess it's just don't provide lib C++ in the Android. Let me check whether in Android. Yeah, we do have libc++, right? But it said it cannot find libc++. Why? Oh, it's not libc++.1. It's just libc++. Oh, the link is so wrong. Oh, they do have ASAN, right? Which means we can actually doing ASAN on Android, probably. We can do sanitizers. They provide the sanitizer support. But I guess need some cross-compiling things here. Leave compiler RT. Just LVM bullshit, just so annoying to use, right? They may be compiled, but it's just annoying, right? And very slow. The libcxx is just very, very slow. Yeah, we're not compiling C++ standard library properly. Yeah, it's C++ standard library. Right. We're going to do Canadian compilation. Right. I guess compiler RT does provide some suffix to add things properly. Let's just add suffix and oh, we need to put Android just one, right? Put Android. Yeah. Done. Yeah, that 7-zip administration privilege. Right. It must be administrator, okay? All we want, we get issues with creating symbolic link, right? Because we need just auto rename, okay? Yeah. Down. Then we're gonna do is that put an environmental variable, create the thing here, move it up, right? Move it up, down. Refresh env, right? Let me have a try, okay? We don't see anything, right? But we can do adb logcat. Do we have Android Studio stable right now? Yeah, if you can see here we have remote debugger from Hello Fast.io, right? You can try Android debugger. Now see, right? Wait. Yeah, it's because when we push it, I push the wrong file. That's the reason. Go here. You can see here we have the time and the location we have with Android. Let's just try whether client would work. Let me see anyone has any question about this. Anyone has question about this? Probably not. I don't think you probably don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, I that's my guess. You know. You think I'm doing this thing, but you have no idea what I'm doing, right? This should be system, not Android. You can see it cannot even find libraries, because when it tries to find libraries, it goes to some weird things, right? Anything goes with LVM, just a horrible mess, right? I don't even know what's the point of LVM anymore. Yeah, probably this large company just don't want want this, want that, right? We have to manually put include here, but it won't find the include header files we need, because it doesn't find features. Right, it doesn't find this include file. Just a bunch of building errors, right? You see, you compile with their own thing, right? You still need to do this. It's quite funny, you know. I'm setting libstdc++, right? It still doesn't find the header files it tries to find. Because it's everything hard coded, right? That makes compiling very difficult, right? Extremely difficult for doing anything serious, right? Now we have to do this because I have the GCC a lot. Even with that, still doesn't make it work so easy. Right? The LLVM just a mess, really, right? Seriously, it's just a mess, right? It can't find concepts. Why? We did not include, right? Oh yeah, probably because here. Just wasting everyone's time. That's the only thing I will argue. I think this include part has an order. Yeah, we cannot just directly put bits here. We need to put the bits before that directly probably. Put these bits. Yeah. Error node. No, cannot find error node, right? Really, you cannot find real error node. Yeah. So, people love to say, hey, LVM cross-compiling is simple. This is what the fucked up is, right? LVM cross-compiling just a crap. Absolute crap. Useless, right? It's completely useless. Although you can just doing something, you can, right? You don't have a source location, right? I mean, ignore that thing. Right? You don't have source location, okay? Yeah, I know what's this another thing. Just Android shared, right? No matter, don't care. Warning, just warning. You know, client doesn't have the source location for libstd.c++. It doesn't for the libc either, right? We can only do libdbg, hello world dbg. Cannot find libs, you know. Really? Yeah. That's the thing here. It must find libs here. libgcc. Everything has to be manually set up, right? This is completely useless, right? The LVM just useless. That's the only thing I can say. CRT begin. Why, right? Here's CRT begin, right? CRT begin dynamic. It just cannot open the directory. The LD is finding things in a very weird way, right? Probably because of the order here. I guess this might do something with the order. But I'm setting sysroot. Oh, no sysroot, right? Yeah, probably it's because no sysroot is set here. Yeah, no sysroot. Yes, this should be fine. Yeah. But I guess libc++, we're gonna have a serious trouble. And if we compile with libc++, it won't find libraries too again, right? It cannot find libraries at all. But libstdc+ is no issues, right? libc+ is issues. We have to manually set this, right? RTD, whatever. It's quite funny, you know. Why try to find libc++ so.1? Probably because we cannot statically compile the thing here. Probably, right? It won't find the libs we try to find. libcxx. Where it tries to find? Not found, right? Yeah, lib. I think it's something with us with this shit right now. Probably let me just rename it, right? Probably not going to change. Yeah, not changing the thing here. We'll just call it SO. Okay. Let me see whether it will link to the libraries. We'll try to link. It still needs to find a thing here, right? So even we are using it, it still cannot find the libraries we try to build here, right? Which is ridiculous, right? Even we have the library installed, it doesn't find the right location, right? It tries to find libso.1, right? It doesn't even so.1. We need to see static lib stdc++. Okay. Let me see whether this will work. Yeah, this works. Let's just check logcat. I don't know, cd or something like that. You're watching to learn, okay. Oh no, Android. Oh, this Android thing, right? I don't know why it doesn't show anything with logcat anymore, right? Probably because, right? I don't think it will matter, right? It doesn't matter, right? Which means we can link with link compiler RT and with ignoring the issues with C++ standard library. But if we can do this, I can also do std because lib stdc++, right? Now, what? Yeah, so probably the math functions are blocked again, right? The math function. Oh, it's because we try to find the libs twice. Okay, so it just, yeah, not libc++, but lib stdc++, not libc++. Let's just check the binary size. What's the binary size right now? Binary size 98. Is this a joke? Is this some sort of April Fool's joke? I guess is that it tries to just making compiler post compiler RT and libgc link together. That causes the issue. Still very large, right? I enable stripping, right? Right. This one, hey, oh. Whatever, right? You still find the GC just objectively better, right? You don't have all sorts of crazy things, right? Just crazy things, right? Okay, you also use Go linker, but I don't think probably Go is right. You don't have all those stupid flags, right? Even I'm just static linking into everything. Now, DVG. I will also need to put, there's no RTD, right? Just put everything as static linking. Yeah, you see, this is static linking, okay? There's no exceptions, that's why you don't have the bloat of exception handling with FastIO, right? That's why we do use the thing here. We don't use crab which is IO stream, whatever, other nonsense. Yes, no problem, right? Remote debugger, right? Next is here's remote debugger. We don't output to the console here. We will output a remote debugger here. I don't know whether this thing won't work with the Android ADB. System process. It should not be system process, right? It doesn't find anything. Why? Anything that's different from. Quite funny. Why we cannot find anything with? I just figure it out. I think it's just the. Hey. This just absolute crap. It's absolutely crap. Nothing else I can say about it, right? This is just crap, right? But I can find it here, but I cannot find it here, right? The Android Studio is just. Oh, this process is still running, right? Why? Yeah, it's running, no problem. Yeah. Now, of course, we run normal process. Like we can just output everything to the debugger right now instead of output something which is usually not going to work. Because if you're doing remote debugging with your Android device, you don't want to put ADB shell, right? You want to put a remote debugger so you can debug them. And that's how the thing works here. Now, here's the thing I'm just extremely annoyed by the ifstream is that anytime you try to use ifstream, you're gonna suffer from the binary bloat it has, right? You're gonna suffer from the binary bloat. From Cisco. Always my favorite example. Construct ifstream from Cisco. Gonna just compile. I think probably we can do MR native because it's running emulator, right? ADB push. We can add all the flag here. Yeah. Copy locations is not a copy location. Copy relocation is not supported. Why? Probably we need to put I have no PIE. I have no PIE, I have no PIC stuff. Oh no, it overflows, just recompile with LPFC. We cannot do this, right? We have to compile with FPIE. Or probably it's because I'm Arc native. Just in the name of safety and just shit on you, right? That's what these large companies are doing. The security, whatever, remember, just an excuse, right? They're not solving anything. They're just trying to actually solving problems. They just by restricting what people should do without reason, right? Yeah, it's just a Mac native problem, right? Yeah, we have all the things FastIO that runs with it, right? FastIO runs perfectly with those things, right? File system, whatever. We can try to calculate SHA-512, whatever. We can benchmark anything with it. It always runs faster, right? Networking. And networking should also work. Even with networking, it should also work, yeah. Let me see what a good example we can try. Probably not too much. Yeah. Big endian. Sign and big endian. Client doesn't work. Client I don't understand. You know, client just don't use client. The client is bad. Right? Just absolutely crap. Client is a crap. Let me try client again. Okay. I think client we will have very serious issue with it. I'm gonna put target Android Cicero, target and Cicero. Cicero here. No, I cannot find libraries again. Oh, cannot find strip buff, right? Probably we need to put it there first. Oh, okay. It's the path searching for client, just right. Oh, you will find this thing here, right? Even without ADB things. But I think probably we won't be able to find lib1 on the Android. Just the C++ exception, only. How can I say about it? Yeah, you cannot find dynamic library. Static lib std C++. We push, right? Yeah, no problem. Now, if I compile with RTLib with libgcc, it won't find libunwind anymore. Yeah, just because it needs to link with libgcc but then you're gonna have issues that won't compile on the thing anymore. Yeah, even we put static linking probably. I didn't put static lib STC++, right? Yeah. Let me try whether we could make libc++ work. The answer is probably no, right? Even with clan, the answer is no. You might say, well, GC has a bug. It's also no, right? So I don't understand what's the point of libc++ at all, right? What's the point of LLVM libc++? Just waste everyone's time. Right? That's the only explanation. Not even with linking library, with their own. I'm not using GCC, right? I'm using client's own things. It won't find the libraries. Either way, right? Now you get static whatever. You're gonna manually link with libcxx, right? Static. We cannot use that either. Okay, don't tell me you can do that. Just ignore the thing here. This is because we did not link libc++ ABI. Let me static compile libc++ ABI. Okay. Static. How to do the static linking with that? No, you cannot. You just find the thing here. Lib std c++ a. We just directly put a. Okay. Compile with a. What about that? This is probably gonna work, right? libc+ ABI cannot find. Let me see how to static linking libc ABI. Yeah, I think the correct answer is to use lib sub C++. Lib sub C++ probably gonna work, but we won't find exception handling. Duplicate symbols. So static link. How to static linking the thing here? I don't know how to static link lib stdc++ ABI. If you just do that, you will just dynamic link it, right? You won't static linking it. Actually, if you compile with lib stdc++, it will work, okay, either too. Okay. More new times. Then you want to find C++ ABI. How do you do that? Hey, LLVM just a crap. Right? Just nothing good about it. I cannot find log. Ah. You're not allowed to do this either, right? Let me see how to static link a library. Static. I just directly put the library here. But from the experience we just have, it mostly won't build, right? No, we still cannot find, since say it's duplicated symbol. Hey, LVM just bad. LVM just objectively bad, terrible, right? It's just awful, right? You know, how could I say anything? This is exactly what happens with LVM, right? Okay, I think probably they still do deep C as CDC++. We can put all the flags I put here. How to make C++ safer thing. It's just crap. Here allows talking mono C++, but it's just slow crap, right? Probably it's because okay, here's another warning. Client gave a so we need to put gdbc XX assertions, then it will enable bound checking, for example. It's quite cool, it can enable bound checking. Here's yeah. Anytime you use IO stream, you suffer from bloat, right? right? You have 900 kilobytes upload with clan. This is what you get with clan, right? Your GCC is smaller, right? It tells us to not put to move here, please. Then we don't, okay? Mozilla, yeah. They push your client, but they just can't compiling. It's just absolute crap, right? You can see finally still have to run GAC through library in with client, right? The libc plus just doesn't wrong. libc++ just does not wrong, right? No joke, right? Oh, we don't need log because we don't output that to log file. Remove it. Okay, just remove it. No need here. Thin LTO. Oh, probably it's because RTD thing, right? You still put libgcc, right? libgcc doesn't run anymore. Oh, lc++ EH. Because GC doesn't disable exception, right? Clan will always just try to disable exceptions. So C++ exception is just something that should just be removed, right? Just something just completely useless and just should absolutely be removed. Right? It's just causing issues for the core chains all the time, right? C++ EH. Oh, LGCC EH, not C++ EH. Okay. Let me see the binary side. Okay. Right. Now it's much smaller, right? By using, it's quite funny, you know. Just anytime you use avoid algorithms, you get smaller binary size, right? But you can see it's still quite large. It's 800. If you're not using any I/O stream thing, if you're using fast I/O, you don't have these problems at all, right? Anytime you have problem, it's because you're not using fast I/O, right? Use the dead code with the virtual functions, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing here. So I think I should stop streaming too, because it's basically showing you how the things works.